welcome to the Oakville's Chambers Pitch from the Podium series. Now, it is our 7th one, so we thought we'd change it up for you a little bit, and we're actually doing it live on site at one of our sponsors, Second Cup Coffee. Andrew's been a huge supporter of the Chamber. We really appreciate all that he does for us, for this breakfast and also throughout the Chamber and many other events that we do. Now, we do also have a second sponsor with this event. The main title sponsor is actually Intelligent Office Oakville. So if your business is sitting at home and you're using your home address right now, you might want to talk to Intelligent Office because they can help spruce up that business image with a mailing address, phone services. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they have to offer you. Now, today, we have a great group of speakers lined up for you. As always, we bring you some folks to tell you a little bit about your business. They each have about 3 minutes to speak. And we'll give you a little bit of information on what it is they do. If you want to get more information from them a little bit later, no worries. That will be on our Facebook page, and you can also contact us directly. We're happy to get you connected with any of the speakers today. Folks, if you are watching this on Facebook, or if you're watching this on Zoom, and you don't have time to catch the whole video, it will also be posted on Facebook later, so you can watch the whole thing. Now, we also have a chat box going both on the Zoom call and also on Facebook. So this is an opportunity for all of you to get your information out there. We want to spread the word and help every business that we can. So put your contact information in there, say hi, put your website on there, whatever you like. Just go on there, comment, and we'll make sure everybody gets to see it. Today, we have a little bit of a special guest for you. We have a new chair of our board, Mr. Douglas Eglington. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Mask up for you here.
6 feet away.
6 feet, well, thereabouts, but we're masked up, so we're good. Doug, you host probably one of the best business after hours events I've ever been to. It's one that every year everybody looks forward to it. We thank you so kindly there for everything that you've done for us to this point. I do have some questions for you. We want to learn a little about our new chair. So, question number 1. How long have you actually been in Oakville?
Around 33 years. I've been in Canada 35 years. I lived in Toronto for the first while until I found a decent place to live.
It is a lovely place, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And how long have you been a chamber member?
For 18 years in Oakville.
18 years. And now you've gone through the ranks and you're stepping into the chair role.
Yes, and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no worries at all. Now, you had a big event happen lately. There's a little fellow in this world named Grayson. What is it like being a first-time grandfather?
Well, being a grandfather is unbelievably exciting. But you have to be older, like me, to get to that stage in life. My daughter's 32, and little Grayson is 2 months old, and he's just the sweetest little guy ever. Thank you.
He really is. I've had the privilege of meeting this little fella, and he is just a little ball. Parents are amazing folks too. You can imagine coming from this fella, kids are going to be pretty awesome. Mark, Michelle, everybody out there is awesome. So, as always, we thank you very kindly for everything you've done for us, and we look forward to the year ahead as you manning the helm of this here chamber.
Thank you. Well, I look forward to hosting a business after hours when we can. And we'd love to see you guys come along to our place. We've got a nice big showroom, and we have as much fun as possible. Because if you work, you've got to have fun while you're working.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Kitchen heaven. Every kind of kitchen you can think of is set up in his place, and they're amazing. Go check it out. Have a nice tour. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. All right. So if you did that, since not everyone's gonna have. Oh yes. So since you all can have your microphones and cameras on, feel free to introduce yourself and just reiterating the posting on the Facebook thing. We really want you guys to start doing that. It's an awesome way for you guys to get your information out to the community. We are now going to get into our speakers. So the rules for the speakers are this. I can breathe again. The rules for the speakers are this. You each get 3 minutes. Becky is on the screen. She's got a sign that's going to kind of tell you when it is time to wrap up and all that stuff. You're the experts. Have fun with this. We are going to kick right into this with Mr. Brian Poncelet from runseminars.com. Brian?
All right. Can you hear me? Hang on. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, good. All right. Hi, Hi, Oakville. It's Brian Poncelet from Run Seminars and a managing partner with Run Seminars. Here's a question for you this morning. How many of you would like to have more clients? Everybody, of course. What we do is we run hundreds of seminars for financial advisors, and we can do almost any educational type of seminar for any industry. The basic premise is what we do is we run Facebook ads. So Facebook, of course, obviously knows who the type of person you're looking for. So the prospects come to you, they register, you give them the educational seminar, and you get to meet them all at once. We're confident that you're going to get at least one client when you do a seminar with us, or we'll keep running seminars until you do at our cost. But we're very, very confident that this is a fantastic way to get as many high quality prospects as possible. What's the cost? Typically, the cost is between $75 and $130 per registration. But the question I got to ask you is, how much is the client worth to you? All right, let that sink in for a while. So the clients, what they do is they give their name, their telephone number, and the email, so it's perfect. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. It's Brian Poncelet, Run Seminars, 647-268-7245. Thanks very much.
Thank you very kindly, Brian. Great job as always. Next up, we have Mr. Jonathan Borelli from Kaiser Mason Paul, LLP, who is going to talk to us about the rent relief program. Jonathan?
Thank you, Shane, and good morning, everyone. Good morning, Oakville. I'm very, very happy to be here. So my name is Jonathan. I'm one of the lawyers at Kaiser Mason Ball, KMB Law, and you can check us out online at www.kmblaw.com. I'm one of the employment lawyers at the firm, so I've been helping lots of employers with, since the beginning of the pandemic, with their questions about how to manage their team, how to bring back their team safely into work. And so, we're always here for you. We're here for Oakville to answer any questions, especially, small and medium-sized businesses who may not have that whole HR team there. We can be your HR team. So, and dealing with the rent subsidy, there were two, these newer or updated programs that were brought about by the federal government, the rent subsidy program, and of course the wage subsidy program, which can affect a lot of small businesses, actually businesses of any size. So with the rent subsidy program, they had changed it from that original iteration where tenants had to get the buy-in from their landlord. And so the current iteration of the rent subsidy, they've extended it until June 2021. So that's one really good thing to know. The government is saying we're going to support you for the next 9 or now about 8 months from now. So that can definitely help with the planning for the business. And to summarize it, the government says they will support businesses under certain conditions up to 65% of their eligible expenses as it relates to rent, but that's on a sliding scale. Okay, and so it's important, the devil is very much in the details, but the government has said, they want to support tenants and they want to support, small businesses in particular. And also, they also added an additional 25% support for certain organizations who meet certain criteria. So, and that special part is for certain businesses that have been shut down by public health. And so if you're a business out there who has been shut down, the government has said they will, assist. And with the wage subsidy program, which has also, like I said, been extended to June 2021, that is where the government says if you've experienced a decrease in revenue, and that very much depends how much of a decrease of revenue you have, the government will support your wages for your employees up to a sliding scale of a maximum of 65%. So that means you pay an employee, you apply to the government for the wage subsidy, and you can get a good chunk of that back to assist you. And again, it would be extended until June 2021. So if you have any questions about the rent subsidy or anything related to corporate law or employment law, get a hold of me, get a hold of one of my colleagues, and we would be happy to help.
That was beautifully timed, Jonathan. Thank you very kindly for that information. You were spot on 3 minutes there. Folks, 3 minutes, really easy to do. We're averaging about 300 to 400 views on these right now, so it is a really great way to get your message out there. So if anybody else is interested in doing this, just give me a call, give Becky a call. Kristen's sitting over there in the corner. Anybody at the chamber, we're all happy to help you out with this. We will now move on to Megan McMulkin from Capital Hands. Megan?
Good morning. My name is Megan McMulkin, and I'm the managing partner at Capital Hands Limited. Now, Capital Hands has been in business since 2017, but I just joined the team in August of 2020. I came from a similar background. I did come from Wells Fargo, where I worked throughout my career in the area of finance, but now in business for ourselves. And the team that I work with, we have a variety of backgrounds. We come from different countries. We have different specializations, and it allows us to bring a vast array of knowledge and offerings to our clients. Now, as a fellow member of the Oakville Chamber of Commerce, perhaps you're a business owner or you provide services to business owners. Money and business, of course, go hand in hand, and we need money for the constant growth of our business, paying the bills, paying employees, as we just heard, buying equipment, and, well, eventually paying yourself. So you're in business to provide your goods and services in exchange for money. And you'd think that making money is such a simple goal to achieve, but it can be difficult. It can be hard to know the right things to do to make money, and it can be especially hard to know the right things to do to keep the money that you make. It's a financial jungle. It can be really hard to navigate. And this is what we do at Capital Hands. We work with our clients to help facilitate the growth of your business, and we consult with you and businesses on the best way to use the money you have in order to grow and operate. So what do we consult on? There are a variety of products and services, but we'll start with the simple, which is equipment. Every business needs equipment. Will you buy that equipment? Will you lease that equipment? Will you get a loan to pay for that equipment? We finance everything from trucks to trailers to construction, material handling. We do business lines of credit. We do business loans. We can do factoring, which is getting you money immediately for your accounts receivable. We also do private mortgages for commercial and personal. We do refinancing. So if you own it already and want to get the money out of what you own, we can help you refinance to get money today. We do dealer programs. We also do personal. So if you want some toys during COVID, like boats, motorcycles, cars, home renovations, maybe a little cosmetic surgery, we can finance everything. So how do we do this? We're agents. We work with the banks and lenders on your behalf, and we navigate those waters for you. So basically, if you're looking to get financing for your business, please reach out to us. We're our website, www.capitalhands.com, or please call me. All the information's on our website, and we'd be happy to help you navigate the financial jungle for your business. Thank you.
Beautifully done, Megan. Thank you very kindly. Now we have Mr. Vincent Custode from Toronto Region Board of Trade. Going to be speaking about the RAP program. Vincent.
Thanks, Shane. Very excited to be here this morning. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I'm here to talk about a newly launched program by the World Trade Center Toronto called the Recovery Activation Program. Now, this came out of, obviously, COVID-19, which caused a lot of business disruption across Ontario. And in response to that, we partnered with the province, the federal government, and the Oakville Chamber to ensure that we offer some free programming to businesses who are looking to utilize digital technology to not only keep their business going, but in an ideal world, grow their business. So what the RAP program is, digital transformation sounds like like we're not trying to turn everyone into the next Google headquarters. It's actually much more practical than that. It's really about offering a series of programs that are highly practical and are designed to support businesses to digitally modernize their operations. very similar to programs you've seen out there, such as Digital Main Street, which are fantastic. The way that we differ is that we offer an opportunity to modernize your operational side. So think your HR, your finance, your sales team. And we do this all for free. What it starts with is by taking your digital needs assessment. The DNA, as we call it, offers you a chance to get a free assessment for your business. This is backed by KPMG, who created this. It benchmarks your business based on your size, your sector, your location, and produces a really clean report, which gives you an idea of where you're excelling and where you can improve on. And based on the results of that, we're going to place you into a number of program streams. The first of which is called the Digital Blueprint Program. This is a highly curated 5-part program where we offer businesses the chance to get free consultation from groups such as CIBC, BLG, Cisco, and KPMG. And it'll actually produce a digital blueprint plan for you, which tells you how you can go about improving your business by using technology. And again, in a relatively inexpensive way. The second program stream, for those who aren't going to commit to a 5-part program, which we understand is an intense process, is half-day workshops called digital certificates. These are highly interactive programs where we deep dive on subjects ranging from how to choose the right CRM software, how to protect yourself from a digital security perspective, how to make good decision making using data. And then lastly, we're offering companies the chance to go on sales, remote sales. So actually go out and sell your product overseas virtually through our digital sales activation program. So it's really important, just because we can't hop on a plane, that we don't stop selling. And we want to ensure that we're facilitating that opportunity for businesses. So I encourage everyone who's interested to go to our website and check it out, take your digital needs assessment, and just find out where you stand. You'll be surprised. You might be doing better than you think, and you might be surprised in areas that you can actually do some improvements. So I encourage you all to participate. Again, it's free. And thank you very much for allowing me to join today.
Vincent, thank you very much for doing this. It's so cool that you took the time to come out and help us out here in Oakville today. Really, really appreciate that. Next up, we have, please correct me if I say this wrong, Razan Hawwa. Did I get it? From Courtyard, Marriott, Burlington. Please correct that if I said it wrong.
That was perfect. It's Razan Hawwa. Thank you so much for having me. Good morning, Oakville. Good morning, all panelists and attendees. I'm really happy to be here today. As you can see, I have my Courtyard pictures behind me. My name is Razan. I'm from Courtyard by Marriott Hotel in Burlington, and I'm the sales and marketing manager here. We are right off the highway and very close to Oakville, of course. And we received best of 10% of all hotels on TripAdvisor, and are amongst very great resorts and hotels via Toronto Star. So I feel very accomplished and happy to be pitching today. So I want to ask you a question. What if I told you that you can accomplish everything in one place? Because here at Courtyard by Marriott, you can get away and do your work, use our guest rooms as office space, and have your Starbucks coffee in the morning from our bistro restaurant, and get relaxed and focus and catch up on all the work that you need to do, and have everything alongside you. You have a fitness center, and then you have an indoor saltwater pool. You have a bistro restaurant, and you can do all these things with the safety measures that are put in place. What I like to say in a relaxing way is that we keep our rooms 24 hours unoccupied when a guest checks out, and then they're thoroughly cleaned and disinfected when a new guest checks in. We have sanitizing stations all over the hotel. We have wipes in your rooms. We are making sure that all our staff are taking everything seriously, and all the measures are put in place. As for our bistro restaurant, we are open from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday to Friday, 5 to 9 p.m. in the evenings. And then on the weekend for Saturday and Sunday, we're open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then 5 to 9 p.m. And then adjacent to us, we have our Burlington Convention Center. which is a great space for any events that want to hold up to 50 people, of course, because of the government restrictions. And then we also have our Courtyard Hall, our boardroom, and our library space that can be booked out, which is great for even things like this, where you want to have a Zoom call and you have a lot of attendees, but you still want your core team to be meeting and to be being face to face. So like I said, I think this place is perfect to accomplish all your needs, especially if you want to get away with the family and have a nice day. It is definitely the place to be, with free Wi-Fi, complimentary parking. We have a 24/7 market. And then we have everything that you need in the area. So thank you so much. If you want to book online, it's www.marriott.com/YHMBU. And then by phone, 289-337-2700. Have a great day.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Now, folks, there is a bit of a trend right now as folks are wanting to get out of the house because we're all stuck at home sitting at our kitchen tables. Well, Marriott is a fantastic option for you guys to get out, just to sit in a different environment, get some work done, have a bite to eat, kind of move your office from home to there for a few hours. It is a really nice break, and I do suggest if you can get out of the house and go to a place like the Marriott or any of our restaurants, they're all doing it there too. Get out there, folks. Next up, we have Mr. Florian Meyer from Newhouse Partners, Inc. Florian.
Good morning. Good morning, Oakville. I work for a company called Newhouse Partners, and my name is Florian Meyer. So I have a few questions for you. Do you know, or are you part of a company that is struggling with its gross margin? Are the sales sagging as a result of COVID or just a bad economic situation? Are your accounts receivable being extended way too far and therefore not collecting money? And as a result of that, your suppliers are saying, why aren't I getting paid on time? So if you have any of these issues, this is where I work. I work as an interim CFO. I also act on board of directors. And in the worst case scenario, which I'll explain later, I act as a chief restructuring officer. So as a interim chief financial officer, I had in the past year worked for a public cannabis company. And there I worked with the board, with senior management, and with the finance department to make sure that we were focused and moving the business effectively forward and not being one of the casualties of the cannabis market. On the board of directors side, I am working for a privately owned manufacturing company here in the West Toronto area. And we've actually taken advantage of the COVID situation by sitting down, spending some time figuring out where we're going, how to get there, and have solid plans so that everyone in the company knows what we're doing and we have a clear direction going forward. On the chief restructuring side, I have worked for a construction company, and in that case, the bank basically had taken over the company, and the owner felt there was really no hope for them to move forward. So I worked with the owner, we did work with the bank, and we restructured the business and allowed him to have now a new opportunity, a new business, and with a clean slate. So actually, I use the Bankruptcy Act as a means of funding the company. And it's, it's a little hard for the suppliers and some of the creditors, but that's allowed. It's a legally allowed option. But what you need to do is take that time to organize yourself and have a clear way forward. So I work for a company called Newhouse Partners. It's newhouse.com or 416-873-8684. And my name again is Florian Meyer, Interim Chief Financial Officer. Thank you very much.
Florian, great job as always. Thank you, good sir. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Now, folks, as we said, all the information that for any of the speakers that you've seen today will be on Facebook later. So go on there. I'm going to tell you a little secret too, which is a lot of the views that we get, probably 50% of them come throughout the day, not just what we're getting live. So go online, put your information in the chat box, because you need 300-400 views. That's a lot of folks that are going to see your information in that chat box. Hey, thanks all for joining us. We really appreciate it. We do have another breakfast coming up in Pitch from the Podium series coming up in November. So if you want more information, you can either go onto our website and get that. Give myself, give Becky, give Kristen, give any of us a call. We're happy to get you set up for that. And hey, folks, as we know, we are in this together. So we're not just here to be your business advocate, we are your friends. So give us a call if you need to have a conversation about anything. We are here to chat, we are here to support you. And don't forget, if there is anything at all that you need, there is little we can't find. Through our membership and all of our connections, we can pretty much get you anything that you need right now. Folks, have a great day. Go out and be prosperous. Cheers.